folks, I'm headed on to a historic landmark, an historic site, one that evokes painful memories for those directly involved and those not directly involved. See that sign up there? It says Fort George. Yes, 32 years ago on this fort, our beloved Prime Minister Honorable Maurice Bishop, together with a number of his colleagues, activists and friends of the then PRG government, was unaligned. Yes, under the PRG, the fort was renamed to Fort
Rupert.
and it was in honor of his father that succumbed to quite a number of brutality under the Gairy administration. Yes, you can see relics there of old cannon and so that were once used. Let me try this a bit closer so you can have a look. It says here, Fort George Enhancement Project, dedicated on July the 4th, 1996, by His Excellency Sir Paul Spoon, Governor General of Canada. Yes, there are some smaller prints indicating who did the landscaping, the electrical work, etc., architect, engineer. Yes, so this is it here, folks. And the reason why I'm here this afternoon is because within the next half an hour or so, a ceremony commemorating the life of our beloved statesman, politician, regionalist, Maurice Bishop, and his colleagues and activists will be made an elite and a wreath, will be made as well. Some refurbishment work was done. I know it's been ongoing now for about a year. Look at the type of work that was done to build this fort. Look at the limestone work and the fact that they are just trying to see if they can rehabilitate, bring it back to its pristine state. Yes, it's referred to as the citadel. Citadel of St. George is the fort that protects the city. You take a look at a portion of the city here, in that of you. Yes, we have straight ahead of me here, that working spot there is the cruise ship terminal. Yes, it's a parking spot there, one of my favorite parking spots here. Yep, this is into the city. You can see quite a number of the old buildings that were built or erected in the 70s, I believe in the 1700s, 1800s. Yeah, we have here a church, I think it's the Presbyterian Church. Then we have straight ahead the Catholic Church. Just above that, you have Presentation Brothers College, just to name a few. Yeah, yeah. So within the next half an hour or so, the commencement ceremony will begin. The replaying will begin. So stay tuned, folks. Not too long ago, this fort was used by the RGPF as the headquarters. Yes, I remember during the time, October 19th, I was up here. I was one of the persons that was up here. In fact, I had to jump over that wall. I went over that wall and then came down. So we were in the dark hole. I remember that vividly. Yes, some of the work is being done to restore and bring back its pristine condition. Fort George. For the defense of the country, were turned on the masses in a most violent and brutal way. These brave and patriotic Canadians who stood up and defied those who were bent on chaos and destruction and made the ultimate sacrifice in the process are the ones whose contributions we commemorate and celebrate today, because they are indeed the true heroes of the Canadian people. How could anyone in their right mind on October the 19th feel this overwhelming show of support for the leader of the country and his closest colleagues never think of doing anything else but back down? How could those who call themselves revolutionaries, right, labeling others as counter-revolutionaries, to take such violent and cruel actions against the ordinary masses of people who are doing nothing more than exercising their right to peacefully demonstrate and to show to the world who they regarded as their leaders? But it was obvious now that ultra-leftist extremist group led by Donald Ford and his gang had the intention of restricting the will and aspirations of the people instead of their own sinister agenda, none of which coincided with the wishes and aspirations of the people. The very tragic and bloody outcome of that day could easily have been avoided if that group of individuals were true to the cause for which the Canadian people gave them their support for 4.5 years earlier. Believing that they were genuine, hard-working revolutionaries committed to working with a leader whose heart and mind was in the right place when it came to defending the people, Canadians trusted them and worked tirelessly night and day to build and advance the revolution. Never in their wildest dreams did they believe that the trust deposited in them would have been betrayed because so much good was happening in such a short period of time. Canadians began to believe in themselves, became more united and patriotic, and were prepared to do whatever it took to defend the aims of the revolution. The last, the euphoria and goodwill that was being built in Grenada was short-lived, and the catastrophic decisions that were taken by that group, not only to usurp the will of the masses, but to vilely and brutally liquidate the leader and his most faithful colleagues, as well as many innocent Grenadians, brought the revolution to a crashing halt and is untimely denied. In our entire recorded history as a people, this comes among the most, if not the most tragic and traumatizing events in war in time. So today, instead of celebrating 42 years of revolution, because we have seen Grenada vastly transformed physically, socially, politically, and economically, we have not been relegated to commemorating 42 years of martyrdom, but also the heroism of a people who stood up and did the right thing in the moments that mattered. This is what makes us, as a people, great and speaks volumes about the resilience, the potential, and the capacity of the Canadian people to withstand and overcome adversity. Goodbyes are always difficult, but the most difficult ones are the ones that were never said, and the ones that were not anticipated. But this indeed is the case with the events of October 19th, 1983, which happened in such a precipitated manner that everybody was left in shock, dismay, and disbelief. Having only moments before seeing your loved ones alive and then suddenly having this traumatic experience and coming to the realization that you will never see them again can never be an easy thing for any family member to do. And then if they add insult to injury, the families of those who were gunned down on this square were deprived of their bodies, and instead of handing them over for a proper burial consistent with the Christian norms of this country, they were taken to another place and burned. And despite repeated requests and promises to hand them back, those trees fell on them. 42 years later, those remains are still not being recovered. We are old and strong. We can't fight one another, not just islands and a map. It's a region of shared consciousness, shared threat, shared beauty. There's many shared struggle, shared triumph, one humanity in this past season of our journey. How they ask us to change the heart of our land, our airport, our place of arrival and resurrection. The turned into a watchtower, a weapon high, a foothold for battles not of our season. Remember our neighbor, our good neighbor, the Gairy. Or here we stand with us after the aftermath of Ivan blood. He installed it. He galvanized. He installed water when the darkness covered our home. He gave relief, not bombs. We know we say that God. We lend our soil to the engines of war. To trade peace for power. To trade safety for someone else's need. Militarize us and get efficient in the shadow of our fire. Keep the peaceful silence of our chapter. Yes, when we face the warmth and compassion to the people. Our Maurice Bishop, therefore, a bridge, a civilian bridge. How we come to break the shadow. Our ignorant people, Father, from our war. No, we will not build installation on our soul. Peace demands courage. The courage to say no to violence in all its forms. The true solidarity over strategy. Humanity over profit. Neighborliness over domination. No militarization. No radar installation. No putting our country to a war zone. Yes to dialogue. Yes to deal. Yes to homage. There's no democracy in United States. There's no democracy. Can't even get into that. There is no democracy. A fellow come and he begs you and he gets into court. He gets before you to do. You understand? He used his army, he used his police, he used his militia, he used everything to push you and to crush you. Rightful and justify this. That's what he did. And they would arrest you and they would do you this and they would do that and they would do you the other. Whatever, whenever. Force you take a back to you. People are practiced for going to the back to you. That's democracy. That's democracy. So the only solution to that is resistance. And we can see things. The United States killed over 3 million people. Over 3 million people. Have all the big bombs and all the things and all this. But they're getting all the time. And we don't see it. They're getting it all the time. I was digging in Vietnam, for example. You see over 3 million. When the United States, you have known Philip Agee, who wrote CIA Diary, I read it in school. When he said in his book, and he was an American CIA agent who broke away from that. He said, we have a situation. And the people back, the Prime Minister, the leader of the country, he is empowered to carry out the real government interest of the people. You don't get into power and then you hijack the wheel. All of a sudden you don't control the system and you do whatever you want to do. My dear friends, we were not born as we know and we protected in our various Muslims and Muslims. We were not born to eat and drink and sleep and have a nice time and enjoy the comforts of life. We were born for all of that. But my dear friends, we live for certain values. We live for certain causes. And I can't even tell you where that saying comes from, but I have always believed since I was a teenager, that if you do not have any reason to die, you have no reason. And hearing the cries of a running chain, where song was that in the sun, where the Israelites don't have bombarded, and Palestinians down, and mothers were cheating from a troubled child, no longer able to be, or be to the scope of her very child. of people. While the world just looks on in silence, I will preach, in the face of all this violence. I will preach, and the time that cannot hear their cry, I will preach. I don't want God to watch me, but I will preach. Oh God, oh God, kind of anguish, prison of pain, your death for had them torrential rain. Oh God, and you won't look away, turn off the sound, but I'm drumming and makes I stop. God, oh God, cannot just pretend everything is fine. As I run the line, the Holy Trinity just make decide. As I run the line, they just want me to feed people with horse and wine. As I run the line, man tell them to kiss any song of life. As I run the line, let us forever go forward on our feet. I've never known it. Thank you very much.
Folks, this is the wreath laying ceremony.
Thank you very much. Yes. One man.